I found out my dead mom was living a double life. I thought my mother died when I was 11. That's what everyone told me. Cancer. Peaceful. Surrounded by love. I remember crying next to her closed casket. But she wasn't in it. And I wouldn't learn the truth until 19 years later, when I found her living under a new name, in a new state, with a new family. My name is Morgan, and this is the story of how I uncovered the biggest lie of my life. It started a few months ago. I'm 30 now, living in Chicago, working in IT. My dad passed away last year. I was cleaning out his garage when I found an old sealed box marked Emma, my mom's name. I hesitated, then opened it. Inside were photos I'd never seen, old letters, and a driver's license, issued 2 years after she supposedly died. Same face, same name, different address, somewhere in Oregon. I thought it had to be fake, some clerical error, but something in my gut said, check. So I did. I took time off work, flew to Portland, rented a car, and drove to the address on that ID. A small farmhouse. 2 dogs barked when I pulled up. A woman came to the door, and I froze. It was her. Older. Slightly heavier. Gray streaks in her red hair. But it was her. I couldn't speak. She stared at me for a long time. And then she whispered, Morgan. I collapsed. She helped me up, brought me inside, made tea like nothing had happened. I couldn't stop shaking. She looked like she'd seen a ghost. I never thought you'd find me, she said quietly. I went to your funeral, I said. You let me believe you were dead. She started crying. I was dying inside, Morgan. Your father. He wasn't who you think he was. I didn't understand. He was abusive. Controlling. I tried to leave once, and he swore he'd ruin me. He said he'd take you away. So, you faked your death? She nodded. I had help from a friend who worked in hospice. I made it look real. I watched your funeral from a car down the street. I felt like vomiting. And then you just moved on? Left me? She broke down sobbing. I thought he'd hurt you if I came back. And by the time he died, I didn't know how to face you. She had a new husband now. A teenage son. She showed me pictures. Talked about him like he was her second chance. I sat there boiling. Wanting to scream. Wanting to hug her. Wanting to walk out and never return. She asked me if I'd stay the night. Said she had a guest room. I couldn't say yes. I also couldn't say no. So I stayed. And I watched her with her new son. She was a good mom. Which made it hurt even more. Now I'm back home. And she keeps texting. Calling. She wants to reconnect. Make things right. Part of me wants that. The other part feels betrayed beyond repair. So here's what I need to know. Should I forgive the mother who let me believe she was dead for nearly 2 decades?